Sergeant at Arms for today. My Sanskrit quote of the week is Padam hi sarvatra guner nidhiyate. Good qualities leave a mark everywhere. Please raise your hand and recite listen after me. We provide
a
positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are 3 ground rules of our meeting. Refrain yourself from speaking about sex, politics and religion. Second, please keep your mobile on silent mode. I will give 2 seconds for that. Do not disturb speakers by getting up or cross-talk while they are speaking. If you want washroom or water, it's in the back. Now I introduce presiding officer of the day, TM Janki.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Anand.
So, very good morning.
Good morning.
So, in every situation, we have always 2 choices, which we have to choose from. Whether you have to sleep or get up and attend Toastmasters meeting, or go for a walk for health, better health, go for office to work. Whether there is someone who is struggling with the confidence, so you have choice to encourage them or to criticize them. You have choice to get angry on a person, or you have choice to understand their situation and make them understand your situation as well. So we have 2 choice. So it's something like a power has which will sparks the bulb and give light. Also it has current which will finish the life. So always choose your power wisely, use it properly and make each other encourage with this. So with this thought, I would like to open our Vadodara Toastmasters meeting, 337th meeting. Let's start with the guest introduction. So guest, I will call upon one by one guest. You have to introduce yourself and how do you get to know about Toastmasters. So ma'am.
Due to my job, and currently I am posted in ONGC. I am a colleague of Sakshi, and I have got to know about this Toastmasters through her only. And I have done my graduation from BHU, post graduation from IIT IS in Dhanbad, and this is all from my head. And I am married. That's all. Anything else I need to tell?
No.
Welcome to the meeting. Thank you so much.
I'm a dentist. I'm currently posted in VTM hospital, if you know. It's in the Vagoria side. I'm here by the reference of Dr. Ashwin Surana. He's in the back. He has said many good things about this place, and That's why I got encouraged by him to speak better, to influence people. And so here I am to make an ideal version of myself. So this is one of the things I want to try and accomplish.
Good morning everyone. Myself Dr. Divesh Kotecha. I am pursuing MDS in Department of Prosthodontics, Crown and Bridge. And I got to know about Toastmaster from Dr. Ashwin sir, and he is my senior in Department of Conservative Endodontics. And that's all. Thank you.
We have many doctors.
Yeah, so
So good morning. Previously I was a member of Toastmasters Club. Myself, Dr. Ashwin. So my friends were asking about how did I improve the skills. And when I saw that Hiren sir is preceding the session today, I thought this is the session you should attend. And talking about how did this influence my life. If I talk, I still remember my first seminar in our college in the initial days. It was exactly 2 years back. When I gave my seminar, everyone came and told, from next time we should not be taking any seminars. And when we were having presentations, I was left alone at the side. What to present, I was not knowing. Because we were new minds and we don't have any idea of what research we should conduct, how we should be taking the steps. Two of my friends from Bangalore, they recommended me the Toastmasters Club. I got introduced, and the result after that was, I presented 3 papers at the conference, and each conference I won first prize. Coming to my seminar, of my seminar which I present in my batch today, each and everyone has a 100% attendance, and even the whole staff, we have to bring chair from outside to place the chair inside to get from the seminar. So this all is not my efforts, it's from the people whom I have learned to take exact process. And all the new members, I would definitely encourage. This is the best club till now I have seen in my life. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Myself I'm senior accountant working at QX Global Group. I got to know about this club from Matt, the owner of Think Fast Talk Smart podcast. So I am looking forward to work on my communication and public speaking skills. That's why I'm here. Thank you so much.
My name is Manish Prajapati and I completed D.Tech in MS University. I am currently working in Voltas and I am from here reference from Ether sir. So
okay. So now before moving ahead with the theme, we have Book of the Week by Toastmaster Jay Shri. Please welcome
Good morning, all of you. So, book of the week for today is The Spender's Guide to Debt-Free Living. It's written by Anna Neville Jones, and it is divided in 7 chapters. So, The Spender's Guide to Debt-Free Living takes readers through a detailed step-by-step plan on how to do a spending fast and get out of debt. Filled it with do-it-yourself, tons of motivational tips and real-life practice advice. It's a combination of her personal story paired with financial advice for the readers. And I like the 5th chapter I like most in the book, the wants and needs list, and another one is 7, mastering needs only spending. because uh, need need and want, it's a different things. Normally we are focused on our want, not a need. So if we want to live happy, debt-free life, so I will recommend this book to you. Because everything is not possible for us to follow from this book, but some motivational tips and some important things we can also follow from this book. Thank you. Over to you, madam.
Thank you for such an insightful book. So, how many of you have remembered their first day of school, office, college? Correct? So, it's always special to do something first time because you are coming out of your comfort zone. So, today we have a theme first time. So, let's welcome Toastmaster Hiren.
Thank you, Madam President. Well, I will share one incident, and I joined Vadodara Toastmaster Club in 2016. So, long association, so I consider you as my part of the family. So, I don't mind sharing one incident that happened during my honeymoon time. Well, I was like, it was arranged marriage, so we were trying to understand each other, and we went to Ooty, and we were going for the horse ride. So I got onto my horse, my wife got onto her horse, and we were just going by, and my wife somehow got a horse which was very mischievous. So it wiggled a little bit, and my wife fell down. So I was sitting on the backside, I was a little disturbed, but my wife calmly got up, cleared her clothes, and she told horse, "This is first time." And she got onto the horse. So I was surprised what she is doing, like why she is talking to an animal. Obviously horse is an animal, again it continued doing mischief. As we go further, horse wiggled again, my wife fell down second time. This time also she calmly stood up, she told the horse, "This is second time." So I was surprised, why she is talking like that? First time, now she is saying second time, that's an animal. But anyway, I could not do anything because I was also sitting on the backside on the horse. Then third time again, horse is an animal, again it did the mischief, and my wife fall down third time. This time she took a gun from her purse and shoot the horse. And horse was dead on the spot, and I was so angry, I was upset. I said, "What are you doing? Are you mad or what? I know, I see you talking to the horse that this is first time, this is second time. He's a horse, human being, it's an animal. He can't understand. Now you kill the horse, you are mad or what?" She told me, "This is first time." From that day till 28 years of my marriage life, I never let it happen the second time. Because I realized that she gives only 2 warnings. The third one is she only takes out the gun. Some first time stays with our life. Some first times definitely we forgot, like first day of school, we are very small, we could not remember that. But certain first time stays with us, it stays throughout our life. It may be first ray of sun, sometimes we see that first ray of beautiful morning, or maybe a first flower, or the first rose that we were given by somebody very special, or that first smile, or even first adventure, sometimes even first punishment, or first embarrassment in front of everyone. That first time gives us little experience. Maybe it's a memory, or sometimes it is also something that we learn from. And these are the first time we would like to cherish today. I remember when I took my first flight, I was going to Chennai. Every time so far I was going by the train. And I'm a talkative person, I try to talk to co-passengers and all that. But when I took this first flight, I thought that I wanted to be I was more enthusiastic and I wanted to talk to others. So while I was settling down in my seat, I told my co-passenger that, "Oh, going to Chennai?" Then I realized that flight everybody is going to jump. It is not that somebody will jump down at Mumbai or somebody will jump down on the way. But then I realized that, oh, this is first time I am in flight, so this happened. And that memory stays with me. In Canada, I went to Canada for some time. And then also I realized that here I freshly went to Canada from India. And I was very surprised when I saw the bus driver. They were like saying nice words to the passengers. They were saying that have a nice day. When we get out from the front door, bus driver would tell us that have a nice day. And I was surprised that what would I reply back? Like, okay, fine, nice. Then I tried to noticing others, that like what others are replying. And I noticed that others, they say, you too. That means you too have a nice day. So I grabbed that, okay. This is how you have to reply. Whenever somebody says have a nice day, you say you too. Then I went to see a movie and I asked for the ticket. So the person gave me ticket and told me that enjoy the movie. I said you too. Then I realized that no, she is just going to sell the ticket. I mean, she is not going to see the movie. But that type of thing happens. So let us cherish those first time memories. And we would like to begin our meeting with these first time memories. There are many first time speakers here today giving icebreaker speech. So we welcome everybody to give them a standing ovation after their speeches. Those who are giving icebreakers, I will be mentioning about it. Our meeting is in three parts. The first part is in prepared speech, second part is in table topic, and the third part is in evaluation. During entire meeting, there are tag team that is going to help through this meeting. This tag team is comprised of our timer, our counter, and grammarian. We have some changes. We have our timer Divesh here.
Divesh.
Yes, yes.
So you will be taking care of timing role. We have our counter Ashwin. Nikhil, yes. So Ashwin will be continuing taking care of our count. And I think there are no change, right?
Isn't Prachi may not. Anand can take my.
Ananda? Yes, Anand. Anand, can you take care of this role?
Yes, because you are master.
So the change is Anand will be taking care of this evaluator role for our speaker number 3. Speaker number 3, Tarun. Yeah. With that note, let us begin our meeting. I would like to now call upon our timer Toastmaster Divyesh for explaining the role of timer.
Today I am having a role of timer. So my role basically in our daily life, actually daily routine life, we don't have a luxury to express our thoughts in front of these people. So what we need to do in our basically the professional life as well, we don't have the luxury to express the thoughts. So in that case, I think we have to sort our communication in an effective way. So here the timer roles comes in the picture. So today it is my duty to let the speaker aware about the time once they are on the stage. So there is a 3 part of the speeches, but I think we don't have the table topic sessions. I think we have. Okay, because in that I think
there is no evaluation.
Okay. So there will be a 3 kind of these. First of the prepared speeches, where the prepared speeches timing will be the 5 to 7 minutes, wherein I will show the place the green card at the minute for 5 minutes, yellow card at the 6 minutes, and the 7 minutes I will be place this red card. Wherein the table topic, table topic, the timing will be 2 minutes.
No,
1 to 2 minutes, wherein the 1 minute I will place the green card, 1.5 minutes I will place the yellow cards, and 2 minutes I will place the red card. and at the evolution pitches, the timing will be the 2 to 3 minutes. So wherein the 2 minutes I will flash the green card, and 2.5 minutes I will flash the yellow card, and 3 minutes I will flash the red card, and the 30 minutes grace period will be provided on the either side of the time. So that's it from my side.
Yes, there are 2 icebreaker speeches of 4 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
4, 5 and 6.
Okay.
Green, red, yellow and red.
Okay. So for this icebreaker speech, the timing will be the 4 to 5 minutes, wherein
4 to 6 minutes.
4 to 6 minutes. So I will raise the green card at the 4 minutes, 5 minutes,
Yes.
5 minutes at the yellow card, and 6 minutes I will raise the green card. Sorry, red card.
Thanks a lot, timer, Toastmaster Divesh. He was on time. Only thing that I didn't notice it, that was the reason that we tried to change the name. But our timer was on time. And first time I missed that. Now it is time to call upon our Ha counter to explain his role. Let us, with a big round of applause, let us call upon Toastmaster Nikhil.
So, good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Thank you, Toastmaster Hiren, for giving me this opportunity. This is my first role in this club, and basically I will be seeing throughout the meeting like presentation, speech, table topic, as well as evaluators, like how they are using our counters. They should not be using those clutch words or filler words. And at the end of the session, I will be presenting my report. So I'll try to be more pragmatic.
Thank you. So thanks a lot, our counter Toastmaster Nikhil. This is first time that you have noticed it. Now I would like to call upon our grammarian, and I am stumbling because she is a very strong English
Yes, she is the Palke
Sharma of our VTM. When I asked about first time, in fact I remember my first time interaction with her. I thought that she must be only eating dry fruits and no oil, no chole bhature like that. And when I asked what is her profession, she says that oil and natural gas. So that was my first time interaction. When I asked her what is your memorable first time interaction, she mentioned that first time when she checked in a 5-star hotel, Sahara Star Hotel in Mumbai, the luxury that she enjoyed, hospitality that she enjoyed, she still continue enjoying such type of hospitalities everywhere she go because of her personality, whatever. But the hospitality that she experienced for the first time is staying with her. With a big round of applause, let us call upon
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiren. Good morning to each one of you. So, first of all, I would appreciate you for such a unique just curated with, and whatever Toastmaster Hiren mentioned about me is absolutely correct, because I truly believe that first time experience is something that will leave an indelible impression on you. And even though I still get the same service by offices, but again, first timers are still unmatched or unparalleled. Okay, so as far as my role is concerned, a very simple question from all of you: what is the similarity between ornament and grammar?
Because grammar beautifies the language. In the same way, ornament beautifies personally one's own beauty.
Very well answered. So just as the ornament beautifies a man or a woman, in a similar fashion, grammar ornaments the structure of any conversation or a speech. Now, for the benefit of guests, if you ask from me that how we are going to help you. So, we here at Toastmasters assist our members in embellishing your language, thus expressing that will help you to express more beautifully. And today I assist you in this endeavor. As a grammarian, I have two responsibilities. My first responsibility is to introduce the word of the day, Today's word of the day is pragmatic. It is an adjective. It means someone who is practical, judgmental, realistic. To give an example, he always comes up with practical or pragmatic ideas or reasons. Now the phrase of the day is the lion's part. It means that constitutes a bigger part of something. To give an example, he did the lion's part of his work. And my second responsibility is to comment on the usage of English language, good or bad. I would also appreciate if someone comes up with good phrases, vocabulary. And please don't forget to raise thumbs up if someone comes with a word of the day or phrase of the day. That's all, and I'll present my report towards the end of the meeting when called upon by general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sakshi. Now we would like to, Toastmaster Prachi is here and she will be taking care of evaluation room. Now we are going further with our speaking program, and in that you will be pleased to know that there are two icebreakers today. They are having first time at the VTM. We are going to give them a round of applause, standing round of applause to encourage them. And before calling our speaker number one, I would like to call upon his evaluator. And I want to tell you that for that evaluator who is coming on stage, first time when she entered a VTM meeting, she recalled her past days of teaching students. She was a principal, and when she went out of school, she felt not very good. But when she came back to VTM, she says that she got her name Gitanjali back just because of VTM. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon the
Thank you so much. Toastmaster of the day, you elevated me. Thank you so much. Namaskar and my soulful greetings to each one of you. Today, Toastmaster Dr. Amit will present his Level 1 Project 1 speech from the part Presentation Mastery. This is his icebreaker project. The purpose of this project for him is to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note, his allotted timings are 4 to 6 minutes. His speech title is Celebrate Your Uniqueness. All the best, Toastmaster Dr. Amit. I believe with your pragmatic approach, you will be able to grab the minds and the hearts of the audience. All the best, and over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, evaluator, Toastmaster Gitanjali. Now it is time to call upon our first speaker. First speaker is a doctor and he is new to VTM. This is the first time for him to be here on the presentation stage. So let us call upon, with a speech title, Celebrate Your Uniqueness. Let us call upon Dr. Amit. Celebrate Your Uniqueness, Toastmaster Dr. Amit.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I belong to rather unique club of individuals, the club that includes likes of Sir Isaac Newton, Nicole Kidman, Marilyn Monroe, and Hrithik Roshan. You might ask, what's common among us? Yes, that is a shared experience that each of us have faced at some point in our lives, that is stammering. I am Amit. I am honored to be here among all of you. Today is my first speech and I am quite nervous. As they say, journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is my first step towards a better communication. I was born in a village named Kodina, nestled in a Gir Somnath district. As a child, I was quite shy and often found myself stumbling over my words. My stammering is particularly pronounced in public situations, which made it difficult for me to express freely. I grew up with three elder sisters. I was the youngest kid. My father worked as a school teacher. My father played lion's part in my journey of life. He used to say, "Look, kid, you have to study hard. We don't have other option than studying." He made sure that I study hard. One childhood memory I want to share with you is that I was in the 5th grade. Our new English teacher came to class and he asked all students to introduce themselves to the class. As I stood there, my heart pounding, I realized I could not utter a single word. Assuming I was incapable, the teacher sent me outside the class to stand for an hour. However, when the monthly test result came, I topped the class in English. And then he came to me and congratulated me personally and said, "Kid, you are quite a unique child." And an important lesson I learned from this is that intelligence and ability are not always reflected in one's ability to speak fluently. Growing up, I developed passion for reading, running, and going for a walk and playing table tennis. Despite many challenges, I passed my 12th grade with flying colors. I secured admission to Baroda Medical College in 2005 and eventually I became a qualified doctor. Right now I am practicing as critical care physician in one of the corporate setup of Barodara. One of the turning points in my life was the birth of my child. On that day, I was on cloud 9. I was very happy. As my little kid came out of the womb, I realized the pediatrician said she is not breathing properly. My feelings changed from happy to anxious to frightened. Finally, she took her first breath, and I was relieved. Witnessing her struggle to breathe for those precious few seconds made me realize the fragility of life and importance of cherishing each and every moment. So let's celebrate our uniqueness and celebrate the resilience.
What a wonderful and emotional speech. I tell Dr. Amit that you can see the standing ovation, the duration of standing ovation. One more reason of longer duration is we always want to keep good relation with the doctor. Because anytime we require, we are in the intensive care unit, so we always need that type of support. So thank you for wonderful speech. Now let us move to speaker number 2. And before I invite speaker number 2, I would like to invite the evaluator, and I want to share the first experience that that evaluator had experienced. The evaluator, once in her 5th grade, she was told to recite a poem, and she was unable to recite that poem. Poem was about exam is causing some blues in her, and she could not explain that poem because of the stage fear. She felt that that blue is happening because of the stage fear. But then she became a co-contestant with me in the humorous speech contest, and she also presented during our 350th meeting in front of everyone. And she is a very good orator, and she is now taking role of evaluator for speaker number 2. Let us welcome with a big round of applause Toastmaster Ekta to explain the objectives.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today's my target speaker is Manav, Toastmaster Manav Chopra. His chosen pathway is presentation mastery. It is his icebreaker speech, and the title of his speech is The Beginning. The purpose of this speech is to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speaking. I request all of you to give a standing ovation at the end of his speech, since it is his icebreaker speech. Timer, please note his timing is 4 to 6 minutes, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ekta. Well, now the speaker number 2 is first time going to present his speech, The Beginning. And when I met first time with him, my first time interaction, as soon as I saw him, I decided that I will have the similar hairstyle. Then I realized that this hairstyle will not shoot on me, but that first time memory is still going to be with me. With a big round of applause, let us call upon speaker number 2.
I'm truly very nervous. I haven't got everything that I prepared. So my name is Manav Chopra. I was born on the date 2 days before today, 21 years ago. And I was born to a family of a very loving couple. At least that seemed to be the case back then. So in this family, my mom and dad, my brother, who is 10 years elder to me, and my grandmother. My grandfather passed away 10 months before I was born. My parents tell me that I look a lot like him. You know, who knows, there are different miracles that happen. And my grandmother passed 4 years ago during COVID. Now, my childhood is something that I genuinely want to talk about today, because I think it's one of the most glorious periods of my life. You know how in history books you read the medieval period, the golden period of your life. For me, that was my childhood, because I made one very good decision, that was to never do my homework in my childhood. Like, just never do my homework. I don't know how they promoted me through my classes, but I just did not do my homework. And I happened to live in a society where I had a lot of friends, like a whole load of friends. And it's so mesmerizing to me that everyone that I've spent my time with in my childhood is still connected with me and feels just the same way that I do today. You name it and I've done it. In my childhood, I've done skateboarding, inline skating, ripstick, segwaying, wakeboard, chess, ludo, life, Monopoly, all the games that I can think of. And that was because it's one single decision that I denied tuitions at an early age, until and unless I was sent to them forcefully. Yes. And as I grew up, something had changed, so I realized. then a sense of self had developed, which means the questions that did not bother me once had started bothering me. Everyone around you starts screaming these questions. Your parents start throwing you those questions at you. And these questions are none other than, what are you going to do in your life? What path are you going to choose? And I had no idea. I felt in 10th grade that I was rushing into it. And today my dad asks me, and I still feel I'm rushing into it. And I decided to go for designing in 10th. And I joined a professional designing class. But because I admired my brother, he was in a very creative field. And I thought, being a sibling, I might just end up like him. But it just so happened that that wasn't the case. I did not have the flair for it. So I decided to quit and switch my boat. So then I decided to pursue hotel management. But then the pinnacle, the dome of the edifice of the field was not enthralling, riveting, interesting, or appealing to me. So I decided to quit and switch again. This time I decided to pursue psychology, being an art student in my 11th and 12th. But then I realized that, psychology is something that I like. It's an interest of mine, but maybe as a career path, I don't really want to do it. And then, somewhere, these conversations keep happening between the Gen Z friends that, money is not important, money cannot buy you happiness. But the moment you ask them, how do you want to live your life? And everyone, Ferrari, all the big cars, all the luxuries, right? All of that will be in their dreams. And so I thought, I think entrepreneurship is genuinely something that drives me. So I decided to go for BBA because it was also something that did not box me and did not make me switch my word again and again. So I did my BBA, I majored in marketing, and during my course of those 3 years, I have had so much fun. For 2 years out of the 3 years, I was the unelected CR by my class representative, but elected by my academic heads. That's a new story for another day. And I have been a part and I've organized and managed several events. I've built a network of stalls for my university. I was a part of the team for 2 years. And we've gone to multiple competitions. We've seen the cream of Bangalore and the youth. And then I got into my Toastmasters in Bangalore itself. It just so happened that during my time there, the club could not sustain itself because we didn't have enough students to take part in it. So the club was never formed. But the existence of the club in Bangalore was there. So I got to know about one of them and I went there. And I was out of my mind because I landed directly during the break. There was a break between 2 hours. And I see cookies and cakes and bakeries, and the entire bakery was there. And everyone's networking, there was just so many people there, and everyone's just so accommodating to you, right? And yeah, so there I decided that, this is something that I might want to do because this is a great environment to build a quality, to build a skill. So as I graduated my BBA, I came over here and then I got to know about the existence of the club in Vadodara. And I am here now. Thank you for being so accommodating. And my pure intention for being in this club is pure repetition. I don't aim at being, a seasoned Toastmaster, a great public speaker and aspiring this. I think those are all the byproducts of what you end up becoming in the process. So thank you so much. Thank you for being so much accommodating. And I am looking forward to more of me, you and us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Manav. It was wonderful, inspiring speech. And repetition is absolutely a great message that, okay, others will be a side product. Repetition is what you should aim for. Excellent message. Now I would like to move further to speaker number 3. And before I call upon speaker number 3, I would like to call upon the evaluator, Toastmaster Prachi. I did not strike off her name because of the incident she mentioned in the WhatsApp about her first time experience. She mentioned that first time when she ride scooty, she ride it as if it is a horse. So what happened that as soon as she started, the wheel went up and it was like just the horse is jumping. And then when I asked her, how are you coming? She says, from scooty. So I thought that she will be definitely let me continue her name over here. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon.
Good morning all. So the difference lies in first pathways and second pathways, the timing of the icebreaker. Though he will be giving his icebreaker, the timing is different. The first level it is 4 to 6, now it's 5 to 7. Okay. So that's a major difference. His pathways is effective coaching. And purpose is to introduce himself to the club as the icebreaker speech motive is. So timing is done, this is done, and main part is the topic or the title. It is RRR. Empower your dreams. Meaning is different. So let's hear from him what his views are on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prachi. Our speaker number 3 is a past president of VTM and presently holding a treasurer position. And when I asked him that what was the memorable first time, he says that first time this year, first time he went to Andaman, and he is cherishing the memory of scuba diving. That means going under the water, under the sea for a certain meter, yes. And definitely he must have come out. Because he is here. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon empower your dreams, Toastmaster.
1994. Of course, it was not the year when I was born. But I still recollect 2 instances when I was in 10th grade. The first instance, my favorite teacher explained me the meaning of my name. Tarun, meaning young. That day I was so happy, and I'm still happy because I was born young, I am young, and I will die young. Second instance, I scored a good percentage that was well beyond the expectations of my relatives. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Life is 90% of what happens to you, 10% of what happens to you, and 90% of how you respond to it. Being born in a goldsmith family, though not with a golden spoon, education was never a priority. And my parents took a bold step, choose a path odd one out, and put me into an English medium school. To the surprise of my relative, I turned out to be an intelligent kid. Having scored good percentage in 10th, I was challenged by my relatives. 10th standard is an easy nut to crack. Can you do it the same way in 12th? Then we will test your intelligence. As always, I responded with the challenges. Took up science stream. The first child to take a science stream in the entire family. Again, to the surprise of all, I scored better in 12th than in 10th. A gap of around 7 months was there between my 10th standard and the college admission. The destiny had its say. My relative again started pursuing me. Why don't you join your father's business? There is no scope of there is no admission process going on, and it will never happen. It's never going to happen. So I joined my father, accompanied him to the shop, started learning to make jewelries. I started developing interest in it. I became expert in making gold rings, chains, and handbags. The moment I was about to decide that this is the path which I would follow, destiny had it done. The admission process opened. Having scored good percentage in 12th, where I could choose dental as well as engineering, because of the peer pressure of getting a job after completion of engineering, I chose stream as engineering. And that also a unknown stream of instrumentation and control system. Why did I choose? 100% job placement after 4 years. With that, I entered into the college. The college life was not as seen in the movies or read in the textbook. You see the textbook? A dreamy college full of fun, making new girlfriends. But I found my college in Nadia was an extended version of my school. It had more exams in school, college than in schools. 3 midterm, 1 final, 1 practical. I was bogged down with so many exams, I did not find any time of enjoyment. And as my relatives were thinking, the first one to take science stream, the first one to clear 12, and the first one to go out of town to college, they begged my parents that he should not become the first one to bring a girl outside the caste. So my parents started finding girl, and all because of all that pressure and my relative pressure, I was forcefully made to fall in love when I was in my 6th semester. I got engaged to a girl in the 3rd year of my college, and the dreams of hundreds of girls in the college got shattered. So, this 2024, this 25 years, I'm happily married. Then came my graduation year, the year 2000. The expectation of getting 100% placement in 96, when I just was about to complete my graduation, we all graduated, but with no placement, 0 placement. Again, my relative came into picture. You did your 12th, you did your engineering. What is of the use? You already know something about our business. Why don't you join back? But then I made up my mind. So since my parents have spent a lot of money and faith in me, let me try out 6 months more to see whether I can prove myself or not. Then again, destiny had its turn. I got a good job, got married after a lot of persuasion that it will be. It took 2 years from getting engaged to getting married. There were a lot of peer pressures of getting married because my siblings, which were more younger or elder than me, were already child during that time. So when I look back today, that is the year 2024, 30 years down the line, 1994, right? I have faced, or everyone would have faced, many challenges in their life. It is how you have dealt with those challenges and how you have rose to this. I would just lastly like to say that whenever you are in a situation, just remember this R. First R is reach. Reach out for excellence. Second is respond. Respond with resilience. And third R is rise. Rise to greatness. With that, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun, for wonderful speech. And I was looking forward to that RRR, what that RRR means. So that very nicely explained by you. Now moving further to speaker number 4. You will be very pleased to know the speaker number 4. Before that, I would like to introduce another wonderful gentleman, evaluator for that speaker. And when I asked evaluator number 4 for this speaker 4, that what was your first time experience, he mentioned that he had a paragliding experience, and that experience is still staying with him. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon evaluator Toastmaster Dhruv.
A very good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and your guests. Good morning. I am Toastmaster Dhruv, and today I am evaluating the speech of our President, Toastmaster Jani. She has selected Presentation Mastery as a pathway, and she is delivering a Level 1 Project 2 speech. The purpose of her speech is to write a speech with a purpose and present it effectively. The title of the speech is No Motivation Required. Interesting, right? Time of, please note, the timing of her speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So wishing her a very good luck. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dhruv. Now let us call upon our speaker number 4, and you will be pleased to know that speaker number 4 is our president. She has been with the VTM for quite some time. She is studying in MS University in architect. And when I asked her what is memorable first time for her, she mentioned that out of her saving, she presented a wonderful gift to her parents and her brother. And that was not because of the gift, but because of the gratitude that she wanted to show towards her family. That made it that first time very special. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon. No motivation required, Toastmaster Jackie.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jackie. Imagine yourself sitting in a room with a silent, deep thought within yourself, enjoying the calmness around you. No worries, no stress. And suddenly, one by one, your family members come on you, checking you whether you have completed the work that you are supposed to do. Fellow Toastmasters, this was the situation happened with me few days ago. I was sitting in my room, peaceful, in my thoughts, enjoying a sip of coffee, reflecting on life, just enjoying myself. And suddenly, all this peaceful moment interrupted with one voice of Janki, why haven't you cleaned up your room yet? I am waiting for the right motivation, Mama. And suddenly, my dad walked into my room and asked, Beta, when are you going to complete your project? Again, I was thinking, I am waiting for the right motivation, Dad, and I am sure it is coming soon. Now, this was not just okay. How many of you believe, how many of you agree that a brother never failed to get a chance to annoy his sister? Correct? And he makes sure that parents get more angrier on his sister. This is what my brother did. He was doing his important office work, and he left all his important office work and walked in my room and said, "Oh, you are sitting here. Just wake up and let go for the walk with the dog. You are waiting for the motivation since last month." Okay, I was sitting, I was thinking, I was waiting for the right motivation. But then I think on myself that do I need motivation for all this? I was thinking on that. Then I get the answer that no, it's not the motivation that will work here. It's the thing that I just want to back up, shake off my procrastination and just get the thing done. So my old motivation fed up within a second with this reminder. Now let me share a story which we all are familiar with, which is the famous story of our one of the best cricketers, Virat Kohli. The day his father passed away, the next day he was supposed to play the Ranji Trophy match. Did motivation work here? Did he look for the motivation? No. He just wake up, play the match, he scored 90 runs, and then he went back to his family. Does here motivation was the work here? No. It was his inner strength, commitment, and it's just a smile on his face and face the toughest situation of his life. Now, let me share the story that we all have witnessed last week during the contest. Those who have attended the contest might get the story. As we all know, Toastmaster Neeraj have nominated himself for both the contests. He left his home to reach the venue on time, but in between, the unpredictable situation arises. His auto rickshaw stopped working, his spectacles broken, and he reached late in the contest. So he wasn't able to participate in humorous contest, although he came second place in the evaluation contest. So in this situation, what does he do? Does he take out his phone and find the motivational quotes? Yes, believe in yourself, everything is possible. No, it was his pragmatic approach towards the situation. And this is how he handled the situation, just having a smile on his face and faced the toughest time. Now, Toastmaster Hiran, let me put you in the situation. You are on a deadline, of a huge deadline, and you have a mail pending to reply, and your boss is staring at you continuously to get the work done. Now, at this time, would you like to take off your phone and think on motivational videos? Yes, I believe in you. You have the power within you. Will you do this? Will it work? No, the motivation won't work here. In this situation, you have to think pragmatic approach and you have to get the work done. No motivation speech, no motivation videos will come and write your mail or it will help you to get the complete your work. Fellow members, I'm not here to push you up that yes, you have power within you, you can do it. No. Of course, motivational speech videos help us to take the first step and come out of our comfort zone. But what truly learning is to face the defect, to digest the failures, and to stand tall during the tough situation, having a smile on our face. The courage comes up by passing the tough situation, having a smile on your face. Fellow members, let's embrace the challenge and face the tough situation in our life and grow, keep growing. With this, over to you, Toastmaster.
What a wonderful and very humorous speech. Yesterday I was in Ivamon and I saw one book line saying that don't believe everything that you believe, you think you believe. And besides that, there was another book, Believe in Yourself. So it is little contradictory. Same thing I think Toastmaster Janki has explained, that she gave a motivational speech by saying that no motivation is required, but indirectly it was a pinch of motivation in that, that no motivation is required, you become pragmatic. So it was a wonderful speech, thank you very much. Now I will request the timer for the timer's report, please.
Dr. Amit took 6.6 minutes and 14 seconds. Toastmaster Manav took 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Toastmaster Tarun took 6 minutes and 3 seconds. And Toastmaster Janki took 7 minutes and 4 seconds. All are qualified.
So we will have somebody will be taking care of
Sergeant and
yeah, I will request Toastmaster Jayashree to launch a poll for the best speaker. And meanwhile we move further, and while this poll is being launched, I would like to place one question to all of you, that how many apples can you eat when you are hungry? If you are hungry, how many apples can you eat? One, two,
Maximum.
maximum two. Like they say that you can eat only one, because after that you don't remain hungry. When you are eating the second one, you are. So that first time, why I am saying this is because that first time remains always one time only. That first time is the last time. That first time completes, and then we won't find that first time again, because always it will be a second time or third time. With that note, let us move further and go to the table topic session. Our table topic master is with VTM and has been presenting a very wonderful speeches. When I asked what is your first time experience, he mentioned that memorable first time experience is jumping into mid-sea after parasailing. So that was his wonderful experience. With a big round of applause, let us call upon him.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster here. Good morning, all fellow Toastmasters. Good morning, dear guests. I am Hitesh Dave. I am your table topics master for the day. Let me quickly explain the rules and how this session goes through. In table topic session, I as table topic master will give you a topic to speak upon it. You get 10 to 15 seconds to think on it, organize your thoughts, and deliver your speech for 1 to 2 minutes. I have the privilege of calling each one of you on stage, and this is an opportunity where you can be original you, because being spontaneous, you can be original, right? Let me also share one example that how you can approach a table topic before calling you on stage, or test your courage that who is raising the hand to come and speak. Say for example, going in sync with our theme, I give a topic to you, first international trip. You can speak about your first international trip, or you can also speak how you want your first international trip to be, right? So moving further without any delay, let me call the first speaker. We have so many guests present here. I would like to call one of our experienced Toastmaster Ananda on stage, please. Toastmaster Anand, welcome to the stage. Your topic, last time on stage. Toastmaster Ananda, last time on stage. Thank you.
Years back, I was invited to speak in a school. That was the last public speak I gave, probably outside my work and Toastmaster kind things. That was very unique because students, when you give speech to students, this is a complete different audience. You have to go to that level and you have to keep them listening to you, as well as you have to be a bit humorous, and at the end that strong message should be present to the students so that they can become inspired, so they can achieve good things in life. I vividly remember that I used to choose pragmatic issues at that time and took a lion's share in that speech, only to prove them that to have a goal is important. You achieve it or not, that is the secondary part, but to have a goal is very critical. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. That was a big hit, and I took few minutes, by 5 to 7 minutes, giving them, just write down the goals, whatever comes to your mind, let us do the analysis later on. And that was a really big hit. And I got feedback that few students have achieved as of now what they have wrote 5 years back. That gives me a very good smile. And adding to that, I am a part of NGO where we used to contribute money to educate poor, unprivileged child. And based on 100 plus members, last month, 2 of them has cracked NEET. Goosebumps comes on my body. That was the day where I feel so proud that even a tiny share of your contribution can make a big change in somebody's life. That really felt good. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ananda. That was inspiring. I would request anybody from the guests who want to take up this challenge. You can show the courage because you have a benefit today. It's for the first time that I am witnessing a meeting in which we don't have table topic evaluation. Okay. Yes. Yes, Srishti. Yes, Srishti, your topic for the day is last time home alone.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, good morning. So, as you all know the topic, heard it. First of all, let me tell you all about me. So, I have told you, I am married. I live with my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So we and my husband, obviously. So we four of us live together. So it's quite a. I have to go long back to think that when I was alone. So it was time when in the last summer, my father-in-law and mother-in-law, they went to my sister to live there, and my husband was on work trip. So I was there, and it was quite good for me because living together with 4 people. I'm married for 2 years, so that was just 1 year we were living together, and it was a very hassle for me because I have to see how they live, how they are. How their daily goals are there, and how they think on things, how I think on things, how I work. So that was quite a hassle for me for throughout 1 year. And then when I got that 1 week gap, it was such a nice moment for me. I just enjoyed myself. I watched TV whole day. It was very fun for me. And just remember, it is giving me such good vibes of positive. And I rejuvenated for 1 week, and then I came out more energetic, more jolly, and everything was good after that. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Srishti. Who is the next one? Yeah. Dr. Vicky. Dr. Vicky, your topic is last time beaten up. Last time beaten up. You're comfortable with the topic?
I don't remember being.
You want the other option? Okay. Last friends get together.
Okay. So currently I'm an intern in my college. So this is the very beginning of my career phase, I would say. So this is the time we actually get separated from a lot of our friends, and then to actually get together, we have to make plans. We have to actually deliberately try to get together to meet new people. So my last get together was just actually me trying to find like-minded people. And as I've tried, they are very hard to find, the like-minded people. So my last get together with friends actually included sitting in a hostel room and discussing about courses and stuff. And that is how I got this idea. about Toastmasters actually. So we were discussing about our some video podcasts, how to make podcast or how to get into the influencer category or something. So first thing that came to our mind was we need to develop our speaking skills, and a lot of my friends who had that, so we had really trouble getting camera friendly. We were not really in sync with ourselves to present ourselves in a way that people would really engage in with us. So this is what we actually discussed in that class to get together, and it was really fun. We poked some fun around, and then we just went to the restaurant to eat, and we just ended up having fun. That's all.
Who would want to go next from the guests? Guests, Honey, you want to give it a try? Yes, Sunny, your topic is not last time beaten up because it's more than 10 seconds. Last letter.
Last letter.
Okay. Last hearty laugh.
Hearty
Laugh. When you had a hearty laugh.
Yes. Yes. The last hearty laugh was when my friends were playing. We had a night out. It was 3 weeks back. We were having chill. We were playing cards. Like we were having chill, having a conversation over each other. So playing cards is a very fun game. We were playing a game called, I don't remember the game, but it was very fun game. So I was starting making anonymous sounds when drawing out the card. I was like making a sound. So it was very funny. So we were laughing very loudly at that stage. So it was the moment we were laughing very loud with each other. I'm very nervous. I'm not getting much words to say. This is the thing I'm about to recall about the last laugh we had with friends. So thank you.
So many guests here, but not raising your hands. Yes, please. Please give a round of applause. Your name?
Dr. Divesh.
Dr. Divesh. Last long drive. Last long drive or long ride, Dr. Divesh?
My last long drive. My last long drive was with my friends, which were I have done my undergraduation from same, that is Sumandip Vidyapit deemed to be university. And when I was starting, so basically all my friends were MBBS and I was BDS, because in 11th-12th also, when I take here college in this admission, my friend, that is Jai Jain, he also took admission in same. He was doing MBBS and I was doing BDS as a graduate. So we were friends. So basically, when I was in the college, I had more friends of MBBS compared to BDS. So they were telling that how you are living your life, that you need to be more more towards BDS than compared to MBBS. But my friend circle was compared of more. So my last ride with them was just 1 month prior. So in that I have gone to Pavagad, make last memories with them, and as the course goes on, they have given the NEET exam, and that score they also qualified. I was waiting for them that they should take for further, that's post graduation course in same, as of when we will continue these rides throughout the journey of my life that never ends till infinity. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Dr. Divesh. call upon the next table topic speaker. Just a quick reminder for the timer and for the benefit of guests and all of us. The time for table topic starts once the first non-verbal communication of the speaker happens, not when you are thinking. Okay. Who would want to go next? Who is the last courageous person in the group? Let me call upon somebody who is not a member or not a evaluator. Guest Manish?
Yes.
Yeah, please. Guest Manish, your topic is last failure. Last failure.
So recently I am working in Voltas as an assistant manager. So my last failure is that I am rejected in my interview of CA tires. That is my biggest failure. Because when I last year in my BTech, so at that time I fully preparation for CA tires interview. I through full research on LinkedIn, who is the general manager, who will take the interview, who is the HR, and my senior person, my senior student is, my senior mentor is also working in CA tax. So I contact them, who will come for the interviewer. How was your interview in MSU? So I threw out research and I am fully confident that so I will select in this company. And at that time when the recruitment test is running, my internet is not working. So still I give the test and I qualified the test. And when I give my interview, only one mistake is that when asking the feedback of my interview, I ask one question about that. What is the benefit for the MBA student in your company? So it is create a negative impression in employer. So he thought that he will not working long in our company. So at that time I was rejected as the biggest failure.
Thank you, guest Mani. With this, we are approaching the end of our table topics session. I had categorically chosen the topics of last time from everybody because this is my first time as table topic master in 15 months of Toastmaster membership. Let's have a quick check on the time for all the table topics. I request timer Toastmaster Divyesh to give the time.
Toastmaster Ananda took 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Guest Shruti took 1 minute and 29 seconds. Guest Dr. Vicky took the 1 minute and 37 seconds. Guest took 58 seconds. And Dr. Divyesh took 1 minute and 30 seconds. And guest Manish took 1 minute and 48 seconds. All are qualified. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Divyesh. Without taking much time, hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day for the first time.
Thank you for such a wonderful session. Last time is never a last time till the person is alive, because that last time will continue coming the next time, second time, third time, fourth time. First time remains last time. So very smartly he has chosen the table topic as last time because it is likely to come again and again. Now we are moving to the third session of our Toastmaster meeting, and that session is evaluation. As we say that whatever we have done so far, we will require to be evaluated. And to lead us through that session, I will now introduce you our general evaluator. And general evaluator is also a doctor, but not the doctor that will treat you with a physical disease, but the doctor that will treat you with a mental betterment. And she is a doctor. First time when I interacted with her, she mentioned that she was a part of a team who reviewed ancient script from the excavation from the Ayodhya site. And that scripts were written in Sanskrit, and some learned person is required to review that. So with a big round of applause, let us call upon our general evaluator.
So good morning everyone. Hello Toastmasters and guests. We will now begin the general evaluation session. I will evaluate the entire meeting as well as entire meeting. I will now call evaluators who have evaluated the prepared speeches. Timer, please note the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. Now I would like to call on stage evaluator 1, TM Kipanjan.
Thank you so much, G. Again, my soulful greetings to each one of you. Toastmaster Dr. Amit, my heartful thanks to you for presenting such a unique speech. You touch our heart through your emotional presentation. It was the journey of Amit to become a Dr. Amit. Through your speech, you shared your own personal story from childhood to become a doctor. There were many wow points in your presentation. Your speech title, Celebrate Your Uniqueness, created great enthusiasm among the audience. It was a well-written, well-organized and well-presented speech. Your command over language, eye contact, facial gestures were quite up to the mark. You presented your speech in such a simple language that it went inside the heart of the audience. Thus they liked it and loved it thoroughly. Kudos to you. I felt as if you captured the lion's share of the audience attention through your presentation. As a beginner, you have not used notes. That is one great plus point of your presentation. Your speech contained opening, body and conclusion. What to say about your opening? It was such a marvelous presentation that you compare your stammering with the great people and you made all of us amazed with that comparison. Then in your presentation there is a small portion regarding your daughter, regarding the breathing when she born and she could not breathe properly. That really touched and took our heart. That was the great thing I loved from a speech. To quite a good extent, you were able to fulfill your project purpose because you introduce yourself in a very excellent manner and also you have learned how to present the public speeches. Now, a few positive feedbacks to make you a next level speaker. Firstly, you remain at one place. Thus, if you want to create greater connectivity with the audience, you use greater portion of the stage as you can create great rapport with the audience. Secondly, do little hard work in your body language. There were many such places where you could have shown your body language, your exclamation, your excitement in the speech. They would remain very simple. Thus, use your body language. Otherwise, I think it was a complete speech, technically sound speech. I think that there is a great speaker sleeping inside you. Just it needs to awaken it. All the best for your future journey. And with this, over to you, T.
I would like to call our speaker who's evaluator, TM Ekta.
Good noon, everyone. Toastmaster Manav, your speech was very well presented. My evaluation will be divided in 3 parts. The first part will be constituting of the good points of your speech. Second will be points for improvement, and third will be the challenges to take your speech to the next level. So the good points about your speech were there was fluent use of English. You were very confident and comfortable with the speech. Though you mentioned that you were nervous, but we could not see that nervousness in your speech, which was a very good point. So for an icebreaker speech, that is a commendable job. The second thing is the way you narrated your story, beginning from your childhood playing a lot of games till the very end, when you mentioned how you joined Toastmasters was very interesting. I think a large part of your speech could connect us to our own childhood. So that was a good part on your speech. You also ended the speech with a good message at the end. So that is a very good note, and it makes all the audience remember that message. So that was a very good point. Moving on to points of improvement, I think there could have been a better usage of stage because you were stuck at one point. And I believe that too much of salt spoils the food, so too much of hand gestures could have been reduced a little at least. Then the title of your speech was very inquisitive. We were all wondering what was the beginning that you were talking about, but that title could have been justified better in the speech. And I believe that your introduction of the topic or the speech could have been more powerful because well written is half done. So if you grab the audience attention in the introduction of your speech itself, your job is almost half done. And to moving on to points of challenges to take your speech to next level, I think I want you to use vocal variation and more usage of speech. Thank you.
Now I would like to call TM Prachi.
Good noon again to all of you. I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Tarun's speech. Since it's a very tough task, he has completed his first pathways completely. This is the second pathways which he is starting. So we expect a lot from him. So the icebreaker speech between the first pathways and second pathways should always be of a different level, which was very obvious in his speech. I'll be dividing my evaluation into 2 parts, content and delivery. Coming to the content part, that is again divided into 2 to 3 parts. Content part is always initial, that is beginning, body, and then the summary. 3 parts of the complete speech. Coming to the initial or start of the speech, he took it fabulous. The way he started that he was born young and will die young. So that was a part of humor in his speech, which we all will resemble. One more important thing that he said was 10% is what happens and 90% is how you respond to it, which is a great takeaway. During the course of his speech, during the body, the whole storyline went on seamlessly. So the transitions were taken care of, which is really tough to take care. It is a skill which a good speaker has. Take care of the transitions, which should be seamless. So that was well taken. Summarize, he summarized it well. So to take care of the content part, he was almost perfect in it. He was pragmatic. Coming to the delivery part. For delivering, he used as a role player, he used many persons to make it more effective and relatable. Relatives' conversations were taken by taking the side. Then he moved in front and back. Hand gestures were used. He was straight connecting to each and every person, the whole room through eye contact. He didn't leave any glitch or any corner of the room unattended. So that was again which shows the signs of a good speaker. Eye contact, comfortable. He was extremely comfortable while explaining. We all understood it very well. It was through the instances that were taken were relatable. So we all flew with the journey. Coming to the conclusions, what could have been made it to the next level? First is the time. He took the time of 6 minutes. He had the time of 5 to 7 minutes. So 1 minute was still there, which is 60 seconds. So that could be used, and we wanted to hear a lot from him. So that could be made use of. 3 RRR, which I'll convert to as, he was a real hero of family, he was relaxed and radiant. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call on stage PM group.
Thank you, Toastmasters Jayashree. If an egg is broken from an external force, life ends. If the same egg is broken by internal force, life begins. Great things always begin from inside. A very powerful message given by our President Toastmaster Jayashree. A very good afternoon to each one of you present here. An architect by profession gave us a message as if she was the architect of life. Let's start with the lion's share domination of a speech, that is the positiveness. Excellent use of hand gestures all over the speech. Good use of the stage. Third, nice eyes movements towards the audience. Fourth, jolly expression, which is very difficult to achieve because we are nervous whenever we are on stage. Fifth, the speech was very well structured in a very proper way with the head, body in conclusion. Sixth, the best part. The best part what I observed was that she gave excellent attention, she gave excellent pragmatic stories to pass the message of her speech. First, she used the story of a very well-known personality, Virat Kohli, which we all know, though he may not know us, but we all know Virat Kohli. And second, sharing the story of very recent incident that two of our very own close person Neeraj. So these are the stories which we can easily catch and grab to the message of what she want to pass. Though she designed and furnished her speech beautifully, but there were some corners of her speech which were left unfurnished by mistake, and that needs to be worked upon. First, what I observed was a lack of catchy and interesting title to the speech. Second, though they were smiling in the most of her speech, to convey some particular message, a change in our expression is a must to make it more effective. And this is where I felt we need to work upon. Third, we understand English may not be our mother tongue, but there was some influence of our mother tongue in the pronunciation of some particular general words which we need to work upon. So to summarize, excellent message, nice delivery, and little efforts on the expression switching, and you can easily become one of the best speaker of VTM. Thank you.
To come on stage and give his time to work.
Toastmaster Gitanjali took 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Toastmaster Ekta took 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Toastmaster Prachi took 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Dhruv took 2 minutes and 23 seconds. All
So now we will vote for the best evaluator. Now I would like to call on stage AHA counter, TM Nikhil.
So good afternoon all of you. Good afternoon. It was wonderful experience we had today in the Toastmasters Club. And firstly I'll be telling the presentations given and the guest speakers. So the one sorry, I'm also using a lot of arts. guest Srishti, guest Vicky, guest Annie, guest Devesh. They use lot. Their most popular word was half, so please avoid it. Then there were a couple of usages of like missed words and while, so I won't use or won't say their names, but I want to congratulate Toastmaster Amit and Toastmaster Gitanjali because they have not used any argon. I felt Amit's speech was wonderful because he had that natural ability of giving pauses, which we usually don't do in our speech. So that was the takeaway which I could take in my upcoming speech. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call our word master and the grammarian, PM Sakshi Gams.
Thank you, Jean, Toastmaster Jayashree, and good afternoon once again. So first of all, I would like to appreciate speakers who use word of the day and phrase of the day. Toastmaster Nikhil, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Janki, Toastmaster Ananda, Toastmaster Prachi, and Toastmaster Dhruv use word of the day. Only one speaker used phrase of the day, Toastmaster Ananda, but I believe that you all will incorporate this. Sorry. Toastmaster Gitanjali will also use phrase of the day. So please give them a huge round of applause. Apart from that, there are so many phrases and good words used during the course of the meeting. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. One speaker used on a cloud nine, it means over ecstatic, over happy. Money can't buy you happiness. Life is 90% of how you respond, though Toastmaster Prachi also mentioned about it. Toastmaster Janki used lying and resting in my dreams. And audience, it is basically a literary devised metaphor symbolizing that someone who is engrossed in their own dreams. So good one. Small acts can make a big difference. Great things always begin from inside. Good one. Now there were good words also used by the speakers. Wiggled, it means to move up and down. Elevated, to rise up. Stumbling, it means someone who loses balance while walking or running. Fragile means delicate. Medieval, mesmerizing, resilient, rejuvenated. Now I have pointed out some grammatical errors, though I believe that you all might have done it inadvertently or might be a slip of tongue, but again bound by my role. So just a heads up to all of you. Got onto horse. So it should be got onto the horse. So use of the article was mandatory, symbolizing its singular noun. First time she ride a horse. So it should be rode a horse since it was past narration. Took a bold step choosing the part. It should be choosing the part or either took a bold step and chose the part. So use of conjunction was mandatory here. I choose stream of engineering, so it should be second form of choose, chose should have been used. It had more exams, so it should be it used to have more exams since your later sentence was suggesting that you couldn't make other things in those times. Then strong message should be delivered or conveyed, rather should present. I am living with my family for 2 years, so it should be I have been living with my family for 2 years, so present perfect continuous tense since it is in continuation. Then I am rejected, so it should be I got rejected since it was a passive form that you were narrating in. And then special appreciations to Toastmaster Dr. Amit and Toastmaster Manav, even though it was an icebreaker speech, but still I couldn't find any gaps, so kudos to you and give them. Okay, so that's all, and I wanted to conclude, but then I thought that I should consider that.
playing the role of general evaluator. So now my report.
Meeting started at 10:33, little bit late, and started well by presiding officer, by guest introduction, book of the week presented well, wonderful theme chosen by TMOD first time, and theme nicely explained, table topic session. Table topic master chosen good topics, and speakers were amazing. For prepared speeches, speeches are amazing, and evaluations also were amazing, and we learned so many things from that. And agenda and posters all are arranged well. And some recommendations from my side. Please come early, around 10 minutes before starting the meeting, so we can run meeting smoothly. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today, if you close your eyes and keep your hand on anybody's shoulder, 90% probability is that it will be a doctor. It is not only because of our doctor guest, but also our general evaluator. She is also. This is first time happening in VTM that this many doctors, and we wish that they keep coming over here. Now I would like to mention that yes, we have cherished the memories of our first time, and there are so many such memories is yet to happen, and we always have to choose sometimes that first time, because as we mentioned that we have plan, it is considered as zero. We have lot of resources, it is still considered as zero. We have lot of we have set our goal that this is my goal. It is still everything falls down to be a zero unless there is a action to that.
Yes.
And that action is considered as 1. So that action will make 1 to 10 to 100 and 1000 and so on. So every long journey has one step to go, every long distance has one step to move further. So let us have a big round of applause to all those who have stepped first. That was the first time, and I hope that that journey continues. Now, what will be the first time for me today? I would like to say that today is the first day of my rest of the life. So that way, today is the first day for me. With that note, let us now call upon our presiding officer, Toastmaster.
So the voting link have been shared in the group, so please vote.
Check guest.
So guests can also vote who are in the group.
Guest feedback you are contacting. Guest feedback, please. Any guest would like to give feedback?
We'll go for the guest feedback, so any guest who would
Yeah.
like to share the feedback. Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, so I was from long time looking to join a club where I can open up myself, and the structure of this meeting I found very useful and very innovative. Like everyone was given in the room chance to speak, be it a guest, be it the experienced speakers. So that was a I found very useful, and I'm looking forward to join this club.
Yes, Vicky, you can share your experience.
So my feedback of the place is very good. Everybody is very encouraging. The structure here is really well defined. Everybody comes, they get evaluated. There is a separate rule for separate people. So I think really details can be worked upon. Really nice details. There's a grammarian. So if somebody really puts in a really good effort, they can really get a high quality output out of it later on in their lives. So I think this is a very good place and I'm in the right place to improve my skills.
Any more guests would like to share the feedback?
Let's again sitting. If you want to, you can do.
Okay. So I would like to announce one thing. As our area director Toastmaster Jyoti has shared a link in the group, we are having area level contest on 13th October. So please register, all members, please register according to your availability. And from our club, Toastmaster Hiren, Toastmaster Neeraj are going to present, Toastmaster Ankit as well, are going to present as a VTM club. So as an audience, as a role player, in whatever way you would like to come, register yourself. And for any doubt, for any query, you can contact ESCOM team or me as well anytime. So moving ahead, we are ready with the appreciation certificates. So I'd like to invite our Toastmaster to be there. So we'll go with the prepared speaker, best prepared speaker, Toastmaster Amit.
You just stand in between.
Yes, okay.
Best evaluator, Toastmaster Group.
Thank you.
Best supporting role player, Toastmaster Sakshi. And best role player, Toastmaster Hiren. So with this, I would like to adjourn our
Renewal का बोल दे
Those who have not renewed.
Yes, that's it.
But I think they have not, here everyone has renewed, I think.
Yeah.
Still it should go in recording.
Yeah, it will be recorded so we can. So the members who haven't renew it as soon as possible. So we look forward for the.
And those who want to join.
Yeah, and those who want to join also.
For those who are the guests, the future Toastmasters, you can contact TNB.
You can reach out to me anytime.
So with this, I would like to adjourn the meeting of Vadodara Toastmasters Club.